The Libya crisis is a complex and multi-layered conflict that traces back to various historical, political, and social factors. To understand the situation comprehensively, it's crucial to trace its evolution from Libya's history of colonization to contemporary challenges. Historical context. Libya, located in North Africa, boasts a rich history interwoven with Phoenician, Roman, and Ottoman influences. However, the modern state of Libya was shaped significantly by Italian colonization beginning in 1911, followed by a period as part of the Allied occupied territories after World War II. Libya gained independence in 1951 under King Idris I. Gaddafi's rule. In 1969, a young army officer named Muammar Gaddafi led a coup that overthrew King Idris. Gaddafi's rule spanned over 4 decades, characterized by a unique blend of Arab nationalism and socialism, encapsulated in his philosophy known as the Third International Theory. Under Gaddafi, Libya became wealthy due to oil revenues, which funded vast social projects, but his authoritarian regime was marked by human rights abuses and international isolation. Arab Spring and the fall of Gaddafi. The crisis that is foremost on the global stage today began during the Arab Spring in 2011, a series of pro-democratic uprisings across the Arab world. Inspired by events in Tunisia and Egypt, protests erupted in Libya against Gaddafi's rule. The government's harsh crackdown on protesters led to an armed rebellion and ultimately civil war. The intervention of NATO forces, sanctioned by the United Nations under the pretext of protecting civilians, significantly altered the dynamics of the conflict. By October 2011, Gaddafi was captured and killed by rebel forces. His death marked the end of his 42-year regime, but left a power vacuum that plunged Libya into chaos. After Gaddafi's fall, Libya splintered amid competing political and military factions. Various tribal, regional, and ideological groups vied for control. The lack of centralized authority led to a proliferation of militias and created fertile ground for extremist groups like Ansar al-Sharia and later ISIS to establish a presence. By 2014, Libya found itself with 2 rival governments, the internationally recognized House of Representatives, based in Tobruk, and the General National Congress in Tripoli. The division deepened when the Libyan National Army, LNA, led by General Khalifa Haftar, rose in prominence and strength, controlling large swathes of the country's east. This division was compounded by foreign interference as various countries, including Turkey, Egypt, the UAE, and Russia, supported different factions aligned with their regional interests. The international dimension of the Libyan crisis intensified as foreign powers provided arms, funds, and mercenaries, exacerbating the civil strife. The oil-rich nation's resources became both a prize and a weapon, as different groups sought control over its reserves. Peace efforts and continuing challenges. Efforts to stabilize Libya have seen numerous ceasefires and international peace talks, with varying degrees of success. The UN-backed Government of National Accord, GNA, was established, seeking to reconcile competing factions, yet its authority was often challenged. In late 2020, a ceasefire agreement and subsequent UN-led political dialogue led to the formation of a new unity government. However, as of mid-2025, challenges remain, including rebuilding state institutions, addressing humanitarian issues, and maintaining security. Current situation. As of 2025, Libya continues to navigate a precarious path. The nation is striving to unify its institutions, demobilize militias, and lay the groundwork for national elections. The international community remains engaged, though outcomes are fraught with uncertainty given the entangled interests and historical grievances. The Libya crisis is a poignant reminder of how historical narratives, regional dynamics, and international interventions can intersect, resulting in a deeply complex reality. Moving forward, sustainable peace in Libya hinges on inclusive governance, economic revitalization, and genuine reconciliation among its diverse communities. In the midst of reconstruction, the youth of Libya emerge as catalysts for change, driven by a vision for a united future.